You know who looks good? Sherill Calhoun. Let's bring her in. All right. Hi, Sherill. How are you? Nice to see you. No. The Fempreneur. The Fempreneur is what you are. Tell people what that is.
It is actually a business of mine, a network for female entrepreneurs, Main Street American women who are looking to build skills. Yeah.
Now, this is something new for you, but this is really something that you've been doing for a long time. You just branded it as the Fempreneur.
Yes.
Yes. It's a little tough to say, right? It's not just me.
Female entrepreneur, Fempreneur. Yeah.
Are women jumping on?
Yes, they are. Actually, I have many people who have emailed me because the launch of the site is today.
Nice.
It's today, actually. I'm very excited about that. Thank you. And so we have a lot of women who've been saying, when is it gonna come out? When can we start? They're really ready to start jumping in and building 21st century skills. So I'm excited.
To me, I've always lived around strong women. So, but you know, as I got older, I realized that maybe it hasn't been so easy for some women, and maybe that's why I enjoy talking to you so much. I mean, your confidence just oozes, and I love it.
Thank you. I 3 years ago, just to tell you, 3 years ago, I was at a meeting in San Francisco. And there were 8 entrepreneurs there. It was in the heart of the city. And I said, the facilitator said to me, what is it that we can do to help support you? And I said, I'm looking for some gutsy women. I am looking for just a handful of gutsy women. And since that time, Chuck, since that manifestation, I have seen all these women come into my world who are just gutsy women.
Handful after handful after, right?
Absolutely. And I brought one today just to showcase, because she is absolutely the epitome of it.
Okay, well, let's introduce her.
Yes. Okay, so this is Mariela O'Leary.
Mariela, welcome to the Buzz. Nice to have you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. And she is an ex-Marine.
Nice.
Yes. Kind of share your story a little bit with us, Mariela. I just think it's so intriguing.
Well, I came from Brazil in 1998 to San Diego as a swimmer. Went to UCSD, ended up in a valley thinking it was close to the beach, as everyone is told. Yes, brought my surfboard, and I started coaching a team at the Lemoore Naval Air Station. I didn't speak a word of English when I came, self-taught. I have an MBA in international business as well. I went to UCSD, joined the Marine Corps, and went on a few tours to Iraq and Afghanistan. I'm a mother of 4. My husband passed away in 2002 as well, so along the way I've been on ups and downs, and I decided to start a business, and like Sherill, looking for women that are trying to start up, support them. At the same time, I'm into fitness, been into fitness my whole life, and I opened a place in Lemoore that is catering to that in a whole unique way, literally.
What kind of unique way?
We have a class now that is being booked a week prior. It's called Rebounding. Jump X is on the mini trampolines. 1 hour long class. It burns about 2,500 calories.
Wow.
It's amazing. And the best thing...
You do it?
I'm getting a trampoline.
Getting a trampoline because of that. And the good thing about that, I did a lot of research in the background, is that it's really good for your lymphatic system, is detoxifying, and is really good for prevention of cancers, which is what my husband passed away of, and I've been on a search for new things. We do that. We have a Brazil butt lift class. I had to do that. Pretty good.
What does that one entail?
A lot of squats. A lot of squats? Yeah, we do about 400 squats during
and how
class.
long?
And 1 hour we do squats, lunges.
400 squats in an hour?
Yeah. And our classes are usually packed, so you get a nice boom boom from that.
Who out there hasn't done 400 in their life? It's a lot of hands.
A lot lot of different stuff. We're not trying to compete with local business. We're just trying to promote health, wellness, and I'm going towards the children. It was really good that you said earlier about the schools and foods. We will be holding also cooking classes for parents, teach them how to prepare foods and their lunches, and also teach kids how to be independent and make their own and stay away from the junk food. So that's
important right there, is teaching the kids to make their own healthy food choices.
Exactly, be independent.
Awesome.
That's what we're looking for.
How did you find her?
Actually, she called me, and she was opening her place, and we were consulting about some of the moving pieces that were going on in her business, and I was very intrigued when I went through the tour of what she's done with this old building, historical building.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Built in 1894.
Wow.
Sorry, it's called the Oaks Room in Lemoore, downtown Lemoore. It was a old hotel, Western hotel. It turned into a brothel, happy house. And after that, it burned. It was condemned, and we brought back to life. It took about 7 months working, still on the go, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is, and one of the sections is kids barn world.
Yes.
And it is an area for women to bring their children, and they get to learn how to exercise. The kids do, and how to make healthy food choices. I just thought that the business model that she has was so unique for this time period. It wasn't
this region, really.
Yeah, very different, very unique. And like she said, she posts a lot of the classes online, and she is packing the house with women.
How many women show up for your classes?
40.
Wow.
40 to 45.
Consistently?
To the door. And the classes are booked a week ahead.
And this is a much smaller town than Fresno.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All done
Probably
word
women
mouth.
coming from Hanford, I would imagine.
We have people coming from Coalinga.
Wow.
Now. Yes, Coalinga, Riverdale base, military families.
Awesome.
Really exciting.
Well, today's the kickoff of the big website. Are you excited?
I'm very excited. I'm excited to see women dive in finally and stop watching other people achieve things and get their gifts on.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Right.
Get going. Yeah.
And you probably have the doors wide open for other women that want to come into your network.
Absolutely. Anybody who's transitioning from another career or is relaunching themselves, into the work field, or an entrepreneur who's not making any money, is a perfect candidate, because it usually is not because of her passion, but it's because she lacks the skills that she needs to be competitive.
And talking and networking with the right people doesn't hurt.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I always say that, in this particular century, that doing business, learning to do business like we are right now, learning the mediums that there are to get your visibility out into the marketplace is so important. And I think a lot of women are just not aware of how many tools there are via the internet.
Well, I think that you ladies out there, if you're looking to get your business rolling, get a hold of Sherill Calhoun. Sherill, one more time. Let's bring her back, Mikey, just for a second. How do they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me two ways. One is the website. That's www.thefempreneurnetwork.net, or my phone number. Call me, 559-381-2409.
And what about you? How do they get a hold of you?
My website is eliteperformanceusa.com, and my phone number is 559-904-7271. Or just knock on my door.
Awesome. Sherill, I always love having you on.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back on the buzz. Make sure you stick around.